Power rankings time, Pete. Got to start off with the old 49ers on your power rankings this week. I mean, I think they lost on purpose, so I would go 0-13, but whatever. Kirk Cousins, to his credit, balling out. Jordan Addison, to his credit, without Justin Jefferson, had a fantastic game, the rookie wide receiver. But they only fell one spot, the 49ers. So what's your math there?
Well, there's a lot of teams behind them lost. Look at them.
I know. I went 0-13. But you just
you know all about losing this week. Ryan Wilson, you like that when I said that was a 0.
Quickly. So that's the word I'll say, Breach. Send me a text that said Ryan Wilson and the O was replaced with a 0 because I'm a loser.
Come on, that's good.
All right, explain the 49ers.
Look, the 49ers, back-to-back road games is always tough. Back-to-back road games when you're playing on Monday night are always tough. And I'm saying this now, I should have picked the Vikings to cover, and I didn't. But, they're missing guys on offense. The surprising thing about the 49ers on Monday was how bad their defense was. Where the hell was the pass rush? They're supposed to be this vaunted pass rush with all these pass rushers. They didn't get them down. Think about that. They did not get them down. Where's Bosa?
Yeah.
They didn't get him down.
Making underwear ads for Kim Kardashian. That's where he is.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Do you have questions about Purdy late in the game? Does that worry you?
Yeah, boy. Breach, what do you think about Purdy? Because I thought he came out firing, looked better than he did obviously last week, and then the wheel sort of fell off.
Look at those last 2 drives.
Not even the last 2 drives. Our research team has another graphic where Purdy, when he is trailing in the fourth quarter, has a QB rating of 17.1, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a completion percentage below 40%. So,
But you just called him a front runner, Breach.
Well, I didn't call him a front runner. Wilson called him a front runner.
I was just asking
the 49ers about to lose 3 straight games. They're playing the Bengals in week 8. I would be a little bit worried about Brock Purdy because it feels like, I feel like the knock on him was that he's a game manager, and we just kept seeing him making these great throws. He's made some great throws. He's done a great job. But what happens when you get out of the game script and the game managing part? Well, that happens when you start trailing. And what has happened when the 49ers are trailing is that Purdy has struggled trying to make his own plays, and that hasn't worked. So I do think that is an issue the 49ers have to worry about, especially when you play good teams.
Well, go back and look, Ryan or Breach, because you have your computers in front of you. Look at the number of interceptions he threw at Iowa State. He threw a lot, if I'm not.
Off the top of my head, I think it was a lot his final year because it felt like he was doing too much. The year before, he was better, but it breached
because he was doing too much. That's the problem.
Right. And so it's a concern. Sometimes you are what you are. And
he's fine.
He's better than he's better than his draft slot, but he ain't close to Joe Montana either.
Well, no.
Well, people were rushing that though.
Yeah, fair enough. I get it, but he's fine. And
to answer Pete's question real quick, he threw 8 interceptions in 13 games during his final season at Iowa State. And during his career, threw 33 interceptions in 48 games. So average just under.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was pressing his last year at Iowa State. He seemed to be pressing this game without Deebo Samuel, without Trent Williams. So we'll see.
It wasn't like he was pressured. It wasn't like he was getting knocked on the ground. Trent Williams was that not having him was a non-factor in the game. I just think
he shouldn't be losing to that team anyway.
He played pretty well up until the end. And so the end is the concern.
I haven't gone back and looked at the interception. The first interception, I don't know if that was all on him or not.
It was high.
No, the first one where he just threw it straight to the Cam Bynum the first time, I think, in the middle of the field. I think
that's on him.
Juwan Jennings fell down.
All right. Him. It wasn't getting in the middle of the field. He anticipated he wasn't getting there.
It's been announced. Breach. That was on Purdy, according to Pete Prisco.